Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Finds his man on the left. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Using his legs as rush. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make the point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Owls are flying down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets got.
There he goes! Tag! Touchdown, Temple! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. It's on target and complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that. Give to the running back. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Try to get it to the edge. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying the left side. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right?
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Here we go. Looking for a crease. It's Roach. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes the offense on first down. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Holds and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Escapes the sack. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown! Owls! Fired in from the red zone for the score. He wants to change this route. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Touchdown Owls. And the pummeling has started. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Now, a 4th down.
They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. 22. Trying to do it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you race it to the house. Touchdown! Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Toss sweep right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space. It's Martin. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Right on the money. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown out. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Let's go! Rides the back and leaves it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Coming up, fourth down.
Temple hoping to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out route. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Owls are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Owls are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Irvin. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. And his throw is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's got the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Irvin. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.